Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Black 40, ready.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready,
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
ready, strike. Check, strike 50, green. Hut.
On the draw, this is Ford. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. 45, white. Set, go.
Staying on the ground with Ford. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Down, ready. Hut.
QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
10 black. Set.
They're going to run for it. Ford. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Go right side, caught by Fannin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead...
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue stripe, yellow, what hey, red. 52 blast for 10, hut.
Rattler to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now go play action for Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Hold me ready.
Who set it down for him at the 38.
Here we go, set. 18 cop. Ready to go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go now.
Sanders now on third down. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Close, 10. Ball's red. Look, 43 rail. Set, cut.
On third down, here's Rattler. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-6 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and very short, looking to pass. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Now, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Flipping this one off to Judkins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the red zone now. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 6. has York to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 50. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut.
Rattler now off the play action. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. Rattlers hit, and the ball's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they retain possession, so that's positive. But that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Kai Kroger on for this punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Mustang 19, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air, Sanders. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air here on 2nd, Sanders. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. It's a small gain up to the 38. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and that will set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Stack.
There's another for him. And he's stonewalled by this front, right at the 3. Looking quickly here.
19,
3rd down from the gun. On the move, hit it right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. York knocks it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Now start on the ground. It's 4. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cut. 33. Blaster. 6. Steel. Blue. Go. Red. Cycle. Striker. 3. Set. Cut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
And the pistol, it's 4. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
It's 3rd and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Steelers set to punt it. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 3.
The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
In punt formation.
The Browns are lined up to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut.
Here's Ford, moving right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing is Rattler. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
Rattler back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it at the 30. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set.
Rattler trying again on second. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Got it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Blue, 32. Set.
Running left, here's Ford. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Run right side, Judkins. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
First down, Browns.
Let's go. Cougar, my team. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw deep to the left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go now.
Sanders now on third down. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Ready, ready, set,
Ford running to the right. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
It's a 21-yard gain, and that's a Steelers first down. Forward, straight ahead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Catch made. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the gun, Rattler dumps it off to his running back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now Rattler on the play fake. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now third down.
Let's go. Smash, red, blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air now. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On first down, here's Sanders. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
On target here to Njoku. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. From the pistol, here's Junkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throw is caught. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. Third down run from Junkins. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Play action, Sanders. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
On the set. Here we go. Start. 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To throw now is Sanders. Now the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Dragon 60.
Third and long for him here. And he's got it. Has a way up for it, but touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Set. Ready.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down run by Ford. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the set.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, you do at least force this fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. And no only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
Here's Judkins on first down. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it second and goal.
Ready! 19, go!
Right side, quick pass, complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready, go.
To the ground with 4. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
Okay, right.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards. That's another
Right.
Steelers
52
first down. First and 10 at the 22.
Now off the play action. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's
Ready, ready.
Brings up 2nd
52,
and 2.
blue. Hut.
Rattler back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
52. Right. 97.
Steelers first down.
Blaster.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got first and goal.
Shot, 17.
That's good for us.
He's Ward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
16.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Handoff now, and Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short here, Sanders. Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yes, a poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Brought in. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. Has the first down for the Browns. That should be enough to clinch them this victory.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready?
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Oh, but the playoffs didn't materialize.